Alright, Speedromizer community, we are all set for our next run of Ristar, any percent by maclaque. My friend, take it away.
Hey, so welcome to this amazing run of Ristar. I'm maclaque, and I will be commentated by Maki.
Yay! Hello, I'm Maki. I go by he, they, and I will be doing commentary from the side of the corner of of maclaque's flat. I found a place. Yes.
I need to do it. Normally, I can pet you here, but we got a bit of time for this. So, what is Ristar? Yeah, no, that's a big thing. Maybe we can learn. We can start.
Yeah, I think you don't have to. Yeah, it's any percent, so nothing to set in the options. You can get started. I'll be doing a good chunk of the commentary as the coach. So let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's Ristar. I'm a star, like in his name.
Shooting star. Let's go. I love this game. In case it's not obvious, it's a really cool game. It was released by Sega. Pretty much people from Sega team. Not exactly Sonic team, but kind of close. And some people who later on developed and helped with basically the release of Nights into Dreams. So if you liked Nights into Dreams and you haven't heard of this one, that one is pretty obscure. It's a platformer for the Sega Genesis, and it has a lot of really cool strats like this thing, which is the little shooting star mode. So there's not a lot of things that Ristar can do in this game. Basically just jump and grab, but the entirety of the world is basically oriented in such a way that Ristar will explore the world around him as he goes. Kind of like a child that's using the feel, the sense of touch to navigate around. This is kind of what Ristar does in these, and there are so many little cool tricks, including the shooting star that we've seen. We're gonna do another one here, which is going to be, if everything goes well, lock skip. It's this one, yeah. Oh, with the pause buffer strat, I love it. It's kind of tough. Oh, wow, you got it.
It's okay.
That's a good one, yeah. So we needed to go through a cutscene where Ristar basically knocks down a log and goes like, whoa, what happened? And all of the animations are adorable, by the way. This character is incredible. I love him so much. But we are speedrunners, so we didn't need to watch all of this. And so what maclaque did is basically a shooting star that was just so impeccable that it basically had us like go and skip a good chunk of the level. Second of all, quick kills on some of these bosses. They're pretty weird, and this one is extremely finicky, so it's kind of a tough one. The Riho, which is the bad guy, is actually going to possess the ancient of the village. Oh, dang, that was so close. That was so close to working. Oh, yes! Wow, that's a good backup. That's a very good backup. Yeah, and that boss is...
yeah. Scott, sometimes is a bit higher at what you can grab, so you can do this.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the backup doesn't work. He's just like high enough, and then he decides to cast a spell, and you're like, well, I have to wait for like 10 seconds that you're done with it. Then he eventually comes down, but yeah. Here, the quick kill almost worked. It was like really good. It was very close. But basically, we freed the ancient of the village, and we're going to help the next planet, which is kind of going to be the recurring theme. The next planet is called Undertow in the North American version, European. The Japanese version calls it Lito, which I think is like kind of water backwards if you squint your eyes enough. It has a lot of really cool details. The music is awesome. Again, like Tomoko Sasaki did a really, really good job. Apparently, Naofumi Hataya also helped with it. And the effect of the water, which is basically like the world around you gets darker as you are going deeper in the sea. It's really, really well made. And we're going to wait for a little bit here. This is a mini-boss section. So all of the planets, kind of like Sonic, they have like 3 acts. That was the kata of shooting from Wanted here. Just like they didn't want to be grabbed. This is basically 3 acts, so there's like 2 levels. One that has a mini boss where you get to see like the idle animation of Ristar, you get to just like chill a bit. The second one is a bit more maze-like, and they all have their little secret passageways and whatnot. And the third one is basically the boss. There's also a hide bonus. We're speedrunning, so we're not gonna get the hide bonus, but if you want, you can try and get as high as possible, gaining a lot of points, and those points give you lives after a certain amount of scoring. If you get like really good hide bonuses, you can like basically start collecting a lot of lives. But we're not going to be doing this. Instead, we're going to go to 2-2, which is a pretty tough one. Definitely one of the harder stages, especially if you get started. A lot of these enemies are going to start attacking you. Yeah, it's very easy to lose life. So what's maclaque going to do is basically picking up as many health upgrades as possible. So that we're going to see the little stars on the top right at 4 hit points, as much as possible. Yeah, nice.
Okay, that's a big one.
That's a good one, yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that actually influences the water level, so yeah, you probably had a different game feel from these. We might actually take another hit from Mama Squid. We're fine.
That's good.
We good. No worries.
Every time I die on this, and
yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, sure. Oh no, the bubble was in the way. What? Ristar is just
okay. That's a first.
Okay. Thankfully, Ristar knows about the vacuum of space, so this one was like nothing too special, but we're going to be fine. Yeah, you can take damage here. It's almost faster, and then you just exit here. We're going to have another abysmal height bonus. Again, doesn't really matter. Actually, better to not see the star pole spawn because of lag. And we're going to get into OSAT. The worst boss, according to speedrunners, probably. This boss is randomness incarnate. He has 4 sequences of moves. So he goes through a pretty specific sequence at the very beginning, which ends up in Pillar Bonk. Now we're gonna see a new sequence, which is a good one. We need to grab him. There we go. Okay, that's good. He even despawned. He's gonna come from the right side, even though he was in the left. And he's going to go for another attack. We're getting another sequence now, but most of the sequences are going to be good. There's only one that's bad, and it's this one. Of course, I needed to shut up. I'm sorry. I brought this upon you. It was me. It's my bad. But yeah, it's the only sequence where OSAT was not attacking in the foreground, and it could have gone a lot worse, but OSAT behaved, and I love that so much. You know, for new speedrunners, being kind to them, OSAT understood it. So everybody say GG OSAT. A little clap for OSAT. And also clap for maclaque. That was really good. That was a really good undertone.
Yeah, that's a goal though.
It's a goal. Yeah, that's not surprising. It went really well. It went really well. Oh yeah, the planet Ona Club, which is again like Volcano reorganized. Scorch in the North American, European version. Uh-oh. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do. Yeah. Oh gosh. Ristar was like how I felt this morning while doing bouldering. Just like sweating a little bit. Yeah, cool. Okay, the statue is very important. We haven't gone through the intricacies of any percent, but basically having the statue at the very least is very good because it reveals a secret passageway. And right now... Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So even... there are ways that you can glitch this sequence and go directly to the end. It's pretty difficult to do. It's called Noodle Skip, in reference to Starberry Noodles, who recently joined the community, and actually their first post was quite literally, no, you're gonna take damage, that's okay. Their first post was, hey, I've seen this thing and I'm in the ground now. Is this normal? And we were like, not at all. What the frick? You just discovered a 30-second time save. We're gonna see some other glitches because the other ones are a lot more accessible. But yeah, that's the this sequence now in no major glitches, if we can call it that, is pretty scary because you need to remember this thing. If you are in a marathon, then you know. Stress can kind of get you there, but also you need to grab them properly, and as we've seen in the first sequence, maclaque basically tried grabbing the top left one, but one of them was in the way, so... And there it is, so we're gonna see the first big skip. I think it's the first... No, it actually is not the first time that we're seeing it. I think Shima Gabriel...
Okay, that's good.
Tried getting it, but I think it's gonna be the first time that we might see it be successful, maybe? It's a tough one. Oh, ooh. Ooh.
Okay, that's good.
Oh no! Okay, let's see it again. Let's see it again. Yeah, you need a pause buffer so that you see the right frame.
Please.
Yeah, maclaque has a pretty distinct visual cue to see it.
Okay, that's good.
Oh! Oh, you got it! You got it! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, this one has such a huge history. Actually, I have to go through this one. This one is incredible. It's also one of the more recent findings. I'm so glad to see. It's not an easy one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like my super any percent experience.
Don't focus on it, just focus on it.
No, it's normal. It's normal. It's almost unavoidable. It's almost unavoidable, so... Oh gosh. Okay. So what you've seen the previous stage, I don't know if it made you gain time. We're gonna say that it did. And I'm calling it well, people are starting to call it second zip, including Ristar, who's in the chat right now. Presence is much appreciated. He's explained like regularly the history of all the glitches. Sekken is Japanese for soap.
Oh, nice.
And initially very nice. Yeah, that boss is, I call it the true last boss of the game. Because he's like really tough. And he drains your life down at the very beginning. Sekken is Japanese for soap, and initially this was called Soap Zip because it was a glitch that was believed to be possible only in the Switch Online additional pack of the game, which, you know, soap for short. And so then it turned out that not just the Switch version had it, but some other version of this game, not the cartridge one, but some pre-release versions that got released in Sonic Mega Collections and the Genesis Mini 2 were like ROMs that actually had it. And then MTP just came along, discovered a bunch of zips that are really, really nice, and then discovered that, yeah, actually the Japanese version, like release version in the cartridge, this glitch is still possible, even though it's a lot more finicky than the original soap zip. Very nice. I'm so glad to have seen this. It's such a cool one.
I got a pretty decent level here.
Yeah. And yeah, we're finally on our way to my favorite planet. I love it so much. This has kind of like dynamic music, if you can call it that. The music kind of completes itself after a while as you are giving the metronome to the birds and they become happy.
Oh no.
And they start singing the theme of the planet. But the planet is like kind of sleeping in a musical sense because the metronomes are not distributed to the birds yet. Not all of them. We're gonna do metronome skip, which is a really tough one. Let's see. Oh, that was close.
Okay.
Nice! 5th try, I think it was.
Which off? No?
Well, you know, all of these letters are awfully close to first try, so I'm going to say first try. I think it was a pretty cool first try metronome skip. It's two very tight timings. You need to release the pull at a very specific timing and then grab the metronome. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're playing the Japanese version. The Japanese version is pretty interesting. It actually shows like little notes to tell you which bird head is going to attack. Kind of like a musical game. That's not there in the NA version. For some reason, they removed the notes. Yeah, I've had this happen to me many times. It's quite alright. The ballerinas is way too strong.
I stopped to try to grab this. Just go through it.
Yeah.
See what happened.
Yeah, I've seen some of your runs where you get hit twice. It's an incredibly rare occurrence, but oh, that's an interesting one. Wait, I think that's faster than the strat that I use. Nice. Okay.
Let me teach you a game, Maki.
Yeah. Who's the teacher here? You should probably give me some advice. Love it. I love it. This part is kind of scary. It's the first time I've seen this. You should be good as long as you don't grab the spikes. Yeah, because you take damage here and then there's... Ah! Okay. I thought that you were fine, but... While doing nothing, basically, while holding right. Maybe you weren't. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to believe in. Oh gosh. Yeah, 4-2 is really tough also as a stage. Then it's going to relent a little bit. But before that, we have to fight Awauek or Walk. Awaueck. And that boss is annoying, likes to sing really badly. So that creates a Mega Drive blast processing distortion. You can see that the background, the music also goes like... and then there's this... Oh, dang it. Okay, we're good. You might even get health. Yeah, you actually get health. Which kind of stood in the way between you and the Purge. The part where it's flying around is a bit scary. The next part, not so much, because we're kind of defeating the developer's game design. The Purge is knocking you backwards really hard, and we actually face away from the Purge, which makes it so that we are knocked into the Purge. So that actually went really well. It made it a lot more accessible than it was initially supposed to be. right. Very, very nice. We're gonna get to Freon. Or Eli Kiki. I love Eli Kiki, the Japanese, because I didn't know what that was supposed to mean, but it's actually icicle. Or should I say Aikikol backwards. I love that.
Wrong side.
I got you with my Aikikol backwards. I love that stage, but that stage is that's what I meant with the relenting difficulty. There's health everywhere. The only tough part, believe it or not, is going to be a snowball fight. This is going to be the most frightening snowball fight that you've ever seen in your life. Which is basically we're going to fight Waoi, commonly referred to as the bully. Because he starts bullying you with a bomb, as bullies do. I'm not sure that they do. Hopefully they don't. But yeah, we're going to like fight it out, settle it in Smash, so to speak. Oh, that's a very tight timing to get a super fast ball. That's a really good one. Okay. I think it's too... Oh, it's tough to say. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so this fight can spiral out of control really quickly. Okay, fortunately, that was a good fight, actually. That was a very good fight. That fight can go south in a variety of ways. He can defend for an infinite amount of time, virtually. He can decide to just hop around. He can throw snowballs endlessly. He's like very, very difficult. Wow, nice touch.
But okay, first time I draw please.
You obviously knew about that dodge, yeah. I'm learning. The student has surpassed the master. I love it.
Just because you do some safe strats.
Yeah, I'm way. I keep doing those safe strats. You do the responsible strats, I guess is. I'm not gonna joke. I was like almost half expecting my time to be blown out of the water because we've actually found a bunch of skips. Second zip was one of them, and several of which like gain a lot of time. Like so much time. I was like, wait, but I didn't like. I don't have them in my PB, so.
Okay.
Okay. This stuff. You have to wait a little bit. Yeah. And then grab him. Nice. Oh, you're gonna do it. That's incredibly risky. Yeah, you're supposed to wait. And the enemy has respawned. Yeah. That's great. Because now the enemy has respawned. If you fall using that technique, you die to the enemy, and it's one of the, like, farthest away checkpoints. You'd have to go back so much. No death!
I don't know what you talk. It never happened.
It happened to every Ristar speedrunner. I want you to know that. It's perfectly normal. It's almost reassuring. We're gonna fight Itamor. Full name Itamor Lunch. And it's gonna eat a lot of lunch because we're throwing pizzas? Something.
Probably, yeah. Something flat with... maybe...
Oh, crap.
Maybe a pie?
What? What did you do? I've never seen this technique! You hit the... Weren't you supposed to be eaten by the thing? What the frick happened?
Just got a lot of struggle in this boss. Just to
That's such a cool strat! That's such a cool strat. I don't know that it saves time, but it's actually like... Oh no! I think you're fine, question mark? Oh no, you have to... Oh wait, are you gonna show me technique?
You want to say it again? And we are done.
That's incredible! What the frick? That's so cool! I have never seen that. You see, this is why I didn't want to see your PB. you got a PB like a couple days ago, and I was like, it's cool, but I don't want to like cram your head with strats that you would get juked up. But also, I wanted to have the surprise. That's incredible.
It's funny that you don't see it because I did it like in the beginning when I start to learn. So.
Did you? I may have dismissed it as like, oh, it's just like, it's just like some randomness happened. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I have seen several of you. I probably skipped that part because I was like, yeah, it's deterministic. Like, who cares? You know how to do it. I'm seeing it for the first time, probably. It's so cool.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Add this to them.
Yeah, so do I. Are you gonna do Swip Zip or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you take damage here. And you're gonna take damage there.
Oh, no.
That's cool, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're gonna die? No! Oh, what? What happened? And then you... What is happening? Oh, gosh. Okay. It's all good.
Oh! Yeah.
Where are you?
To be it.
Move around a bit. Okay, there we go. So what happened is called Swip Zip, which is a very new trick also. It was found by Roxy Dog. And basically what happened is for some reason, something was supposed to be happening and the game kind of put us in the wall. And we couldn't really get out of it, but what we did is I think the lag ate your grab input. It's very rare, but it happens. Nice, you actually got the backup. Yeah, that one is frightening to miss. Keep in mind it's going to happen again also, because it was the first.
Oh no!
What?
Just a little bit on the right.
Yeah, a little too much to the right. Yeah. That's really cool, because Swip Zip, basically we went to a new checkpoint and then we died, and it's a little faster than doing the regular strat. The regular strat, the one that it used to be for 31 years of people speedrunning this game, was called auto skip, and it was miserable. It was a miserable strat to do because it was incredibly precise right at the end of the run. And this one is a lot more, it's a lot more stable. And the game still didn't like. Yeah, you got probably the toughest commander had in existence, and the game really didn't want you to grab him. Oh, it's happening again. Oh, yeah, other way. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Save. What? All right, let's get Commander Hat a second time. Yeah, this guy is a jerk. I was about to say the benefits of Swip Zip is that you enter the fight with 4 HP, but it's still a very difficult fight. It's one of the toughest, definitely the toughest mini boss, and probably the toughest boss. One of the tougher ones at the very least. Yeah, Commander Hat. If it had to be one, it had to be Commander Hat. Nice cross. You're gonna get circled twice. Basically, the way Commander Hat works is he's just like circling through his patterns, and he has 4 patterns and 5 hit points. So you're gonna get Helix, which was the remaining pattern. That's just a bit strange. Probably that's what happened. And then you're gonna get Circle for sure, for real, ungodly enough.
Okay,
nice.
Yeah, you can still beat air.
Yeah, don't worry, it happened to me. Oh, nice, nice little, it was a eject shot. I loved it.
Everything's fine.
I'm assuming that MTP-TP is up next, which is a pretty significant new technique that has been discovered. Formerly, this was called Swip Zip because Sophia had discovered it with the hitbox viewer. However, it turned out this strat was just incredibly way too complicated. And demanded...
And that's good.
Yeah, it demanded 30 hertz smashing. You could even do 60 hertz with alternating the 2 jump buttons. Nobody would do it, but here you do it, and then... There we go, 6-2 is officially done. It's a very long stage that saves about a minute and a half, if not more. And we're immediately at the final boss rush, so that's gonna be a real
Oh, come on.
a relief, but a doozy also, because Uranim is a jerk also. Pretty deterministic as a boss. It's a bit tough to fight him, and he jumps kind of all around the place. Okay, he got the punch. I have no idea where he is in the sequences. Oh, he's gonna do punch. Okay, cool. He's gonna okay, he's gonna do tackle next, so you need to be very careful. Okay, he did Hadouken because he estimated that you were far away, and he's gonna do Hadouken again. Cool. Okay, that that boss is scary. When it goes, when he goes out of control, he really goes out of control. He could have done a tackle, which would have been really bad, by the way. But we didn't see that, thankfully. And that's it. Or is it? Actually, we're gonna have to fight the final bosses. We're gonna have to follow them into their lair. That's gonna be Ibar and Greedy, the two last bosses. So far, they went like pretty well. Like, what do you think of the run so far, maclaque?
Except I died for nothing. It's a pretty decent run.
Yeah,
I was like 10 seconds ahead on Freon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like it in my opinion. Commander Hat is a tough boss. There's like no shame in losing to it. And yeah, don't worry, this is the corridor before the final boss rush, but your health gets replenished at the end of this.
Yeah.
So, you know. True Ristar speedrunner, you've
Please?
Oops! Ah, dang it. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Calculated.
You see nothing. Everything is fine.
No, you wanted to show us that even if it's at 1 HP, we go back to 4 HP after that. And we have to fight Ibar, which is a pretty finicky boss. It's a pretty tricky one. It's pelting. Rain comes down on you. Literally Gatling gun, homing lasers, boomerang, charged battery, hologram plus, beam cell. It's like, it's nonsense. There's so much that's happening. And thankfully, what maclaque is doing is recoil canceling. You did a really good job at recoil canceling. Basically, after you do a headbutt, you're invincible for a short period of time, and you grab the ground so that you regain your inertia and can grab him again. Excellent, Ibar. And the final one. So get ready on time. It's gonna be the 10th hit on Greedy specifically. It's kind of going to be, you know, time is gonna come out of nowhere because it's a very, very difficult boss and it kind of moves everywhere. Yeah, I know what this is. Welcome to Ristar speedrunning. It's related to the position. We're not quite sure what causes the collision. Oh yeah, it's double shield. Oh god. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Everything is fine. Oh, you even got the health from the shield. That's good. I'm gonna get into the second phase somewhat soon. Yeah, it's second phase.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Yeah,
Fortunately.
yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. The black hole is one hit KO. Oh! Okay. 6. 7. Get black hole interrupted. 8. And he does
Forgot.
Yeah, he does the laser when you interrupt the black hole. Oh, dang it. It happens. It's he has a lot of like if else conditions, so he's a really cool boss fight. The turrets are atrocious. They're complete randomness. They're chaotic and unpredictable. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice.
Please.
Yeah, he's gonna do shield soon. Here, nice. Okay, okay. I thought of something that could have been really bad. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Okay, okay. Red 9.
Last one.
Yeah. Time. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see the... I kind of want to see the timer. Also, I think we got the start at the... yeah, I think we got the start after you pushed start. But technically, the timer starts at, like, restart taking control. Like, you taking control at restart. So it's actually, from what I'm seeing, it seems to be a sub 34. Which is very good.
Oh. That's,
very good.
3 minutes behind my PB. But,
Yeah.
Get a deathless run is pretty hard in this game.
No, that's understandable. It's a tough game. It has the difficulty is a bit all over the place, but it has there's a lot of fun techniques, anyways.
That was a solid run. Yeah, that was a solid run. Glad I did it on Discord.
Yeah, it was a really good run. The only, like, obviously what makes you lose a lot of time in the speed run is just like dying to the mini bosses or the bosses. Which, you know, I mean, there's not a whole lot that could be done about it. But as you said, you were ahead, and like you did second zip, you did MTP, what is called MTP TP, so in reference to MTP, to skip the entirety of 6-2. So we saw a lot of the new tricks in the speedrun, which I'm super excited about.
I'm happy because I just teach you something in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to try it now. I'll call it the maclaque bounce. I try bouncing off of the ceiling, like farther off, and also the eat more one. That one broke my mind. I'm so glad that I got to see it live, because hopefully that made a nice clip. I had a lot of fun. I'm super glad that you decided to run this game, so...
It was funny. Funny story, we know each other before Speedromizer with Maki, because we are both French, and I see him, he comments on run like crew in squash in French marathon.
I do.
Again, you'll see after this, it's pretty the same difficulties.
What a transition.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't mean to cut you off. We are trying to get set up for the next run.
Yeah.
No, for sure. For sure. The segue is perfect.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
All right, everybody. Stick around. We will be right back with Legit True. Yeah, alright. Alright, Speedromizer community. As is tradition, Legit True will be the next runner, which means he requires my setup, which means that my time on the mic has come to an end. But I am leaving you in the more than capable hands of the one, the only, George.
Good morning here from the lovely little town of Hildesheim in Germany, where everyone knows I live. Hi, I'm George, the little text that I brought to you from the little tech cave with all the monitors around me. But did you know I can host too? We are getting set up for Coaching Squash with Legit True. This is going to be a little bit of a longer break screen. For those who don't know, Legit Judaism comes over for at DJ's place every time he does his run for Speedromizer. It'll be a little bit. That means in the meantime, I can tell you all of what we're doing here. Did you know I actually appreciate it when I have to fill time on the break screen? No. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We are raising money for QMUNITY. It is an awesome Canadian organization in British Columbia. They are the Queer, Trans, and Two-Spirit Research Center over there. And if you're wondering, wow, that's an awesome concept. How many people have they helped? I have one number for you. A big number for you. 13,000. And that was the number since 2022. That is massive. So they provide a lot of resources, programs, services in the British Columbia area for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks. There are multiple labels set up, which is really cool. You know, so, with us raising money for a charity that a lot of the hosts and a lot of our talent are, identifying with. So if you need any help in British Columbia, then that's where you can go. And if you want to help LGBTQ plus people in British Columbia, you can go to speedrunners.live/donate. We still have that bonus run to meet. I will quickly check how much we have left for that. But we have any percent task bonus run showcase for Klonoa 2 Dream Champ Tournament coming up in a couple hours. It is scheduled in 6 hours, and we need $51 to meet that. We're at $249 out of 300 Canadian dollars. Remember, these are Canadian dollars, so it's a lot less USD or euros. It's always kind of like a reverse sticker shock to me whenever I send a small donation, like, alright, I'm donating $3. Wait, it's only 2 euros? It's only 1.8 euros? It's awesome. Speaking of donations, by the way, one thing that people often forget is that a lot of employers, especially in the USA, have donation match programs. So laws on this vary by country. Check with your local laws, check with your employer. But sometimes your employer will match donations to any registered charity. So you might get double the money. See if you can do something like that. It probably wouldn't be on the tracker, but they will probably send, if you donate 10 Canadian dollars, your employer may send another $10 to QMUNITY, which would be awesome. As we're kind of getting ready here, obviously it is always a good time for people to take a little, hydration break, stretch your legs, eat your drinks, snack your snacks. So that's why we do little breaks here. We also run ads to them. If you watch the ads, by the way, you are directly supporting QMUNITY because all post-tax profit... I have woken up 3 hours ago. I apologize. All post-tax profit, so all the money that actually hits DJ's bank account after the event from all the Speedrunners revenue gets donated to QMUNITY. We do have to be very specific there. It's not the exact Twitch revenue. It's just the money that, DJ has after, the IRS takes their cut and Twitch takes their little payout fees, but all of that gets donated to the charities. If you watch the ads, you are directly supporting the charity, or if you have a Prime sub lying around. So with that, we will take a short ad break, and after that, we will continue set up for Kurusun. I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry. I will try my best. I will ask how it's pronounced. We'll get ready for Legit Judaism and DJ and maclaque. For now, I'll see you all in a couple minutes.
Hello, rise and shine. Don't you know the time? they will pass you by. Lots of things to do, strategies to think through, 'cause the race is soon. Start the day out right with some fruit delight, joy with every bite. Mangoes and cherries, grapes and strawberries, yummy so very. So relax, unwind your overthinking mind with a bowl of fun with life. Everything's just fine out in the warm sunshine. Happy breakfast, so enjoy the view, fresh breezy ocean blue, at a table set for two. With our stomachs satisfied, no way we can lose. Happy breakfast to you. So start the day out right with some fruit delight, joy with every bite. Mangoes and cherries, grapes and strawberries, yummy so very. So relax, unwind your overthinking mind with a bowl of fun with light. Everything's just fine out in the warm sunshine. Happy breakfast, so enjoy the view, fresh breezy ocean blue, at a table set for two. With our stomachs satisfied, no way we can lose. Happy breakfast to you.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Speedromizer Marathon, where what you submit is not what you run. We're back from the ads. I am not going to speculate what kind of ads you got, but if you are watching the ads, thank you so much for supporting the charity. As said before the ad break, all the money we get from ad breaks, revenue, Twitch subs, anything goes to the charity. So we donate all post-tax profits, anything that hits DJ's bank account, after fees, everything, to the charity. So if you have Prime subs laying around, if you have any way to support it, if you have a couple bits laying around, you can cheer, you can send that Prime sub, and that is directly supporting the charity. And that will make it as part of the Twitch revenue donation that will hit sometime later today. We are still getting set up for Kurtzin Squash. I apologize, I can not pronounce this very well. But as we're getting set up for that, we have a donation. So I was shouting out we have the Clonoa to Dream Jam Tournament any percent TAS bonus run incentive. And I was like, hold up, that wasn't a 249 Canadian dollars. Like I read that and I was like, how wasn't that a 220 something? Yes, because as I was reading that, of the bid index. I did not see on my other tab that we actually got a $25 donation from Nicosaur. Thank you so much with the comment. Thanks again, Speedromizer. Can we make it $2,000? I think we can. We are 100 Canadian dollars away from 2,000 Canadian dollars. Oh, wow. By the way, DJ has promised I would like to point this out. That if we hit 2,000 Canadian dollars, DJ will do another dab of the extremely spicy hot sauce, the one with 6 million Scovilles or whatever it's called. It's gonna be a good time. Y'all get us to 2,000. We gotta reach that. We gotta see that. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation, Nikosar. We are still getting ready. It'll be a couple minutes. Nikosar, sorry, not Nikosar. Confusing the runners now, am I? Legit Judaism is getting ready. Is, from what I've been told, currently arriving at DJ's place. So, true on-site marathon feels here for our upcoming runner. Arriving on location and immediately, here's your game. Play. Been there, done that. If you're just joining us, just a really, really cool thing that we do, by the way. So we're Speedromizer, and we have this awesome principle that if you're curious about marathon volunteering, if you're curious about, how individual parts of a marathon works, we basically open volunteer roles for every single role that's part of, like, the mainline, pre-event, post-event, mid-event organization. So if you've ever wanted to take a peek behind the scenes, you can sign up for scheduling. You can sign up for even run selection. I know we're Speedromizer, and we basically take every single run, but when people submit multiple runs, we still have to figure out which one are we putting in the draft pool. And any general rules as well. Chat moderation, tech. We have this awesome tech system, by the way. I am sitting next to a Behringer X32, so if you've ever wanted to remote operate a physical audio console with a lot of channels and be able to, like, prepare audio in advance and all of the good stuff, yeah, this is the event to volunteer for. And you might have noticed there, I call it a sign-up, not an application. That's because if you are saying, hey, I am willing to offer my time for the event for free, I'm not even, like, getting any any payment for this, I just want to have a good time, then kind of feels like it's our responsibility to make sure you're having a good time and we can, give you shifts and everything. So for that reason, we actually call it a sign-up, and we try and make sure that everyone who signs up gets the roles, gets shifts for the roles they're signing up. With obviously common sense exceptions. But yeah, assume, if you're, good human person, if you want to help, if you just want to have a good time, you get a volunteer spot for us. We make it as easy as possible to volunteer, and I think that is awesome. That's one of the best principles of this entire event that I fully, as kind of like the lead tech here, I fully stand behind. If you're wondering, I mentioned the draft lottery for the run selection. What do you mean draft lottery? What's a draft? What's a lottery? What do you mean? Hi, we're Speedromizer. We do things a little bit differently here. So, typical speedrun marathon. You submit a run. You might get in. You run. No. Monopoly, no image. We're Speedromizer. We do things a little bit differently. So, you submit a run. You don't run that game. You get, if you want, a game from someone else, and then you have 90 days to run that. Our submission system is really flexible, by the way, so you can say, hey, I just want to submit a run. I want to teach this to someone, but I don't actually want to learn a game. You can also do the reverse. You can say, I don't really have anything to teach, but I just want to, learn a game. So we balance that with everyone. Because we have preferences for people, we can say, hey, I want to learn one game, but I might be open for learning two. And then we balance out with teacher submissions, with people possibly submitting 2 banger games, and we ask, hey, do you want to teach both of these games? We balance that, we put together a big draft pool, and then we randomize the entire pool. And then you have 90 days to learn a game. So that's, at least in my opinion, a pretty awesome concept. You should join the Discord, you should join the community, speedromizer.live/Discord. It's a very awesome concept, like, oh, hey, next 90 days I'm learning this game, and then I finish off that entire learning period by showing it off live. How awesome. All right, as we're still getting set up here and waiting for the runner setup to finish and everything, I do want to just talk a little bit about the upcoming runs we have. So obviously we got I kept pronouncing it as Kurusin Squash. I completely misread on the schedule. Good job, George. Good job. Kuruin Squash. But we also got awesome games later as well. We got Elephant Collection coming up after that. Very important because it's right now. It's the run directly after the last run shown in the schedule after Halo 3, the bonus run for the Klonoa 2 task, of course. Still need to get that mad. We are at 249 out of 300 Canadian bucks. We're at 51 Canadian bucks remaining for Eurosmith, Dog in the Grass, and we have a couple of other people to commentate and show us that awesome task. Really looking forward to Persona 4 as well from Tempest. And of course Banjo-Tooie, our end run as well. Also got Starsight and Quest for Glory in there for the end after Klonoa 2. So lots and lots of cool runs. Oh my god, I just remember we put that. Yeah, we also got end of day 6. Subnautica review. Subnautica's objective. I can't. That's great. I forgot we put that little joke in. I genuinely I want to talk about this. That was funny during the scheduling process, right? That just appeared on the runs sheet at some point. Like somebody just added that to the end of the scheduling sheet. I have no idea who did it. It just appeared one day, and like this is awesome. We're keeping that. Alright, I am hearing very, very slowly that things are happening. We'll probably still need a couple more minutes, but things are slowly happening. So, give us a couple more minutes. In the meantime, do want to remind folks, of course, we're raising money for community. If you want to donate to an awesome organization in British Columbia, help support LGBTQ rights in all areas of life, by the way. We also help, like senior LGBTQ plus people in British Columbia. They also help LGBTQ plus people with employment, counseling. They have so many programs and services. So if you want to support an awesome career organization in British Columbia, go to speedromizer.live/donate. And all the money you donate, if you donate through that page, the money does not go through us. This is a really, really important thing I always want to say. The money goes directly into the charity PayPal bank account. We are not acting as like an intermediary or anything. It is directly to them. Don't worry, we're not skimming off the top here. No worries. And that also means you get tax receipts from the charity and everything. So you have the ability to possibly, again, check your local laws on this, possibly write this off on your taxes. Maybe your employer might match your donations. You can get a lot more for your donation. As we're kind of just getting ready here. I am looking kind of like off to the side of like my giant kind of like audio mixer, and I'm seeing like, I think what is the tech team pretty hard at work at this point. I am seeing a mic light up here on screen. That's pretty cool. You know what? Now that I think about it, I might be able. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. I might be able to show you live on stream. Let's see if I can do this. As we're getting set here, a little bit of bonus content for you all. I might not get it done in time, though, because they are getting pretty close. But if I do this correctly, I may be able to show you the audio mix and the entire text out of it a little bit. What is my Video Ninja ID? I do not want to say this on stream unless I want to get my internet DDoS by 10 people opening this. HTTPS Video Ninja. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my phone, and I am going to put that in the camera spot, and I will show that to y'all. Yes, OBS browser page. No, I do not want to do that. No! Oh, I am so sorry. We can't do that. I would have to stop and start my little hosting stream here because I'm actually on a no camera profile. No! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't actually show you this unless you want to see like 10 pixels because our commentary stream is 64 by 36 pixels if you're not using a camera. So you would see like a little area that is like, hold on, I can tell you this. You would see a whole 50 by 28.5 pixels. I don't think you want to see that. Can I blame George for this? I guess I should have thought about this. I should have thought about possibly, showing a camera. But also, resources. So, yes, we don't want people... If you're just providing a commentary stream, you don't need to stream 1080p. But yeah, that's another thing. We care a lot about things like, accessibility and stuff. And we make sure that even if you have like a very, very low spec PC, that you can still participate at the marathon. Like... we will work on getting you, ready. Even if you have like a bad laptop from like 10 years ago, we will figure something out for you to be able to stream. A lot of our like tech stuff, and especially I myself, having been on a really bad laptop a couple years ago, we have that ability to just figure something out and make something work and make the game visible to you. Do some optimizations on your streaming setup. Figure out what best works for you. So even if you have a bad PC, even if you have only a phone and you don't know how to commentate, like we will make something work. Submit to the event. We'll make it possible for you. Alright, I think we will be starting this very, very shortly. I see a lot of stuff happening on the back end. I see a legit true in my little preview on OBS. There's a lot of stuff happening, but we are just about to start. So do get your drinks, do get your snacks if you haven't got them already. This is going to be an awesome run. Just a couple final things, and then we should be all good. In the meantime, obviously donate to the Furua 2 task incentive. As I've said, 51 Canadian dollars. Everyone, we can get that, man. And that will also put us, if you meet that incentive right now with a 51 Canadian dollar donation, that would put us 49 Canadian dollars away from 2,000 Canadian dollars raised for QMUNITY. Wow.